Good afternoon. The word at noon. My name is Nathaniel Oyegoke. First, the headlines. Osun residents Southwest Nigeria rallies support for continuation of good governance under the leadership of Governor Adegoyega Oyetola. Agencies unveil help to protect workers from sunlight. Earthquake kills scores in Afghanistan. Now the news in detail. Residents of Atakumosa East and Atakumosa West local government areas of the state of Osun, Southwest Nigeria have expressed support for the continuation of good governance under the leadership of Governor Adegoyega Oyetola. The residents who made the declaration in Ikperedo and Osu during the campaign rally for the re-election of Governor Adegoyega Oyetola maintained that the governor has performed creditably well to earn their votes in the forthcoming gubernatorial election. Governor's Office correspondent Sanya Onoride files in this report.
The campaign train for the re-election of Governor Adegoyega Oyetola in the forthcoming gubernatorial election cruised into Atakumasa East and Atakumasa West local government areas of the state of Osun amid jubilation and fanfare by party supporters in the area. Governor Oyetola, who paid courtesy call at the palace of Olosunjela of Osunjela Ijesha, as well as Ikperedo Town Hall and the palace of Oloshu of Oshu, to receive the symbolic royal blessings, reassured the residents of the areas that commendable achievements recorded across the state would further be extended if re-elected in the forthcoming gubernatorial election. Olosunjela of Osunjela Ijesha, Oba Abdurrahman Babatunde Muhammad, who spoke through Oba Olanrewaju Olaosebikan Agbadahe of Igbadahe Ijesha, as well as Alama of Ayegbaju Ijesha, Oba Abdin Adeyemi Oloja of Ibodi, Oba Omishade Agboluaje Adimola of Ifewara, Oba Ezekiel Owolola, supported by other traditional rulers and chiefs in the area, lauded Governor Adegoyega Oyetola for his exemplary imprints visible in infrastructural developments, overall welfare of the citizenry, education, as well as quality health care delivery across the state, addressing the members and party supporters who thronged Ikperedo Community High School as well as Atakumasa High School, Oshu. Governor Oyetola maintained that he is in government basically to serve the people, added that years of experience in private business and public service has equipped him with what it takes to deliver the good of the majority as currently unfolding across the state.
Ìdíje yìí dédé láàrin ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀gbẹ́ ni ẹgbẹ́ wa àti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yòókù. Ẹgbẹ́ APC nìkan làwọn tí ó jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan tí aráàlú fẹ́. Ìjì tí wàá kó ti sọ àwọn nǹkan tá a ti ṣe tó pọ̀ díẹ̀ àtẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́lọ́run láti lẹ́yìn yẹn. Àwọn àpẹ tí Ọlọ́run bá yọ̀ǹda sáà kejì á ṣe ju tá a ti ṣe lọ lágbára náà.
Speaking on the capacity of Governor Adegoyega Oyetola in the heart of good governance, the state chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Prince Gboyega Famodun, the Director General of Oyetola's Campaign Council, Senator Ajibola Bashir, former members of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ajibola Famureva, as well as Honorable Babatunde Komolafe, representing Atakumasa East and Atakumasa West constituency in the State House of Assembly, submitted that the state of Osun has never had it so good in terms of regular and prompt payment of workers' salary and emoluments, infrastructural developments, educational transformations, qualitative health care delivery, among other welfare packages for the citizenry across the state.
What is happening today is quite different with what happened 4 years ago. Today, I can assure you, we are going to win in all the 6 local governments in the Ijesha land. You can see the way people, not party members this time around, the artisans, people of these different communities troop out to welcome Mr. Governor.
Talk to the people of my constituency in Atakumosa East and West, where we are doing campaign today, that they should go out and vote for Governor Gboyega Oyetola for the second time in the office to continue the good work that they have been doing.
Dignitaries on the campaign train with Governor Adeboyega Oyetola, including the wife of the governor, Mrs. Kavayat Oyetola, the Deputy Governor, Mr. Benedict Alabi, Mrs. Oyefunke Alabi, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Honorable Timothy Oweye, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Dr. Charles Akinola, stewards and members of the All Progressive Congress from across the state. From the Governor's Office, Sanya Onoinde reporting.
Still on events in Nigeria, the National Population Commission (NPC) has launched an integrated call center that will serve as the information hub for a seamless interface between the Commission and members of the public before, during, and after census exercise. Executive Chairman of the Commission, Honorable Nasir Isakwara, during the launching ceremony in Abuja with the theme 2023 Population and Housing Census, You Can't Be Counted, stated that the center is an intensified preparatory activities for the successful conduct of the first digital census in Nigeria. According to him, population census is a people-oriented activity that seeks to capture the demographic characteristics of the populace across the length and breadth of the country. And again, President Muhammadu Buhari will today depart Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital territory, for Kigali, Rwanda, to attend the 26th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting being held from now till Sunday. At the program, the President will join other leaders to participate in discussions focused on the progress and prosperity of the more than 2 billion people living in the 54 independent countries in Africa, Asia, the Americas, Europe, and the Pacific that make up the Commonwealth. The theme of CHOGM 2022 is delivering a common future, connecting, innovating, transforming, and the heads of government are expected to reaffirm their commitment to upholding the Commonwealth Charter, which focuses on democracy, human rights, the rule of law, as well as economic opportunities and sustainable development. This is the word that's now coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, Iliawuyo Kebale Oshobo. Now a mid-news message. Since the government of the day in all your endeavors. In line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal aimed at ensuring healthy lives and well-being by 2030 globally, the World Health Organization, the World Meteorological Organization, the United Nations Environment Programme, and the International Labour Organization have launched a new app for mobile phones that provides localized information on ultraviolet radiation levels and helps protect outdoor workers from eye damage and skin cancer. In a release by the WHO and the ILO, the agencies unveiled the SunSmart Global UV app, which provides a 5-day UV and weather forecast at searchable locations and helps people around the world know when to use sun protection in the bid to douse the global menace of skin cancer and UV-related eye damage. According to the WHO, it is estimated that over 1.5 million cases of skin cancer were diagnosed globally in 2020, where more than 120,000 persons across the world had lost their lives due to the preventable disease. The agencies noted that although everyone needs some sun, which is rich in vitamin D and helps to prevent the development of bone diseases such as rickets, osteomalacia, and osteoporosis, too much of it, however, could be lethal. At least 280 people have died and about 600 others have been injured after an earthquake struck eastern Afghanistan. Information remains scarce on the magnitude 6 tremor that struck Paktika province, but it comes as the international community largely has left Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover of the country last year amid the chaotic withdrawal of the U.S. military. Authorities said that this will likely complicate any relief efforts in the country. The news agency's Director General Abdul Wahid Rayan, reported the death toll and said rescuers were arriving with the helicopter. Report has it that 90 houses have been destroyed in Paktika and dozens of people are believed trapped under the rubble. Here are the highlights of the world at noon. Residents of Atakumasa East and Atakumasa West local government areas of the state of Osun, southwest Nigeria, have expressed support for the continuation of good governance under the leadership of Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal aimed at ensuring healthy lives and well-being by 2030 globally. The World Health Organization, the World Meteorological Organization, the United Nations Environment Programme, and the International Labour Organization have launched a new app for mobile phones that provides localized information on ultraviolet radiation levels and helps protect outdoor workers from eye damage and skin cancer. At least 280 people have died and around 600 others have been injured after an earthquake struck eastern Afghanistan. That was the word at noon, edited by Timitokwe Olaiwola and delivered by Nathaniel Oyegoke. Join us later in the day for the word. Join us later in the day for our subsequent bulletin. Thanks for listening. Good afternoon.